What's up? I haven't done a stream in a very, very long time, and yes, I'm aware that I look kind of Amish, a little bit Abe Lincoln-y, if you will. It's because I had to remove my mustache because I had ingrown hairs, and when you have a thick mustache, that kind of sucks. Hang on one second. I'm not gonna be talking about my mustache all day, however much I want to. We're gonna be starting in a second. I look different because I don't have my thick mustache. I have an Abe Lincoln style quality to me right now, which is insane. I did lose weight, and I gained some fucking muscle, baby. I gained muscle as well. I'm doing kettlebell and cardio, and I'm laying off beer. Not today though. And I'm eating like barley and legumes and beans and shit. I feel great. I'm looking better, and I'm repping my Opeth. Feeling great. Feeling great. Okay, we're gonna be starting in a minute. I need to just prep some stuff because I haven't streamed since I made my new PC, and it's all in shambles. That's why I was late today. So hang on one second. Cargo Bay, lost weight too. I'm gonna be coasting on that one for a month maybe. My wife will never hear the end of it. This guy right here, darling, this guy right here on my stream, he said I lost weight. Don't call me fat tits anymore. I lost the weight. What in the Wu-Tang Clan is this? I hate copyright-free music so goddamn much. That's the only reason it's better to stream on Twitch than YouTube. Because if I put any single like copyrighted song on, any copyrighted song right now, they will either strike my channel or just end the live stream. Like I'm kind of fucked. You know, I would love to play some Nujabes, some Opeth, maybe some Meshuggah would be nice, you know? But I can't do it. I just can't. I'm not allowed. They're gonna destroy me channel, man. Screen cap it. Your facial hair couldn't possibly have made you look fat all this time. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Um, the things like I always have like a thick mustache, and then I what that is, I like fade this down, and I have like the goatee, right? That's kind of my look. Um, the mustache does help, although I do get like the a little bit of Amish Abe Lincoln kind of vibe. 4 scores and 20 years or whatever the fuck he says, right? Um, I have a little Amish quality over me right now, and I apologize. The mustache will grow back soon, eventually, but it is what it is. So it's summer, guys. It's summer. You can see that by the I hit the fan by the fan that I have in the back here. It's very hot, and now I have all my windows and shit are shut right now, and I don't have my air conditioning on because we haven't done the summer mold. You know, the summer mold cleaning, right? Because during the winter we use like many places in Japan, you use the air conditioner to heat up your space, right? During the winter, and then in the summer, it's to cool you down, right? And doing this like 50-50 switch over and over again, it kind of it makes it a little moldy, boy, to be quite frank. And so if I turn on the AC right now, it's gonna spew out like mold on me. And I had asthma as a child, so that might literally literally kill me. Hang on, why are my is my mic low, guys? I think it kind of is, but it's really difficult to. Hang on. Is it better now? Oh, that's too much. Holy shit. Is it better now, man? Okay. I think this is as good as it gets, to be honest. So I haven't done a live stream in a while. Welcome in, everybody. I have literally no idea how many people are in here. It's probably zero. Because people prefer my videos instead of hey, blue biome. Okay, there's one person here. Glad I can catch the live stream. Thank you, blue biome. I really appreciate it. I rarely stream these days because busy, man. I'm busy with work. I'm busy with I have a wife. I have 2 dogs. I have in-laws. I have like a lot of stuff that needs to be doing. I always say this every time I live stream. I used to stream on Twitch, not not in like a Japan fashion. I had a what do you call it? Just chatting, kind of channel, right? And I did a lot of like scuffed game shows and shit. It was kind of fun. And then I decided to like stop it because going live 5 times a week, you know, and at my peak at Twitch I had like 50 to 60 concurrent viewers, right? That was big for me. But it kind of plateaued and it got boring. So I prefer to, instead of having to go live all the time, I prefer to just sit in darkness, play Path of Exile, and edit videos. Because that is more fun. That is more fun. It's more freedom. Freedom to me. Your info is very helpful, and even though I've been to Japan, it's a lot very relevant. Thank you, thank you. So what I'm trying to do is to I'm trying to give like a realistic, long-term resident in Japan perspective on things, because I see so much of the content that I see that you know people spew out about Japan. It's Tokyo, and holy shit, Tokyo is awesome. Japan is great. You know, I'm more of a realistic kind of guy. You know, I understand how shit is done. I understand that no place is utopia. I understand that, you know, there are good things and bad things about every single place in the world. I'm pretty sure, you know, Yemen is like war struck and there's a lot of fucking crazy things happening there, you know. Even Yemen probably has like some good things about it as well, right? There's always like positives and negatives, and you need to like weigh them up against each other to, you know, have a broader perspective. Because the life in Japan is not always like like my dad would say, en dans på roser, a dance on roses, right? Life is ups and downs. There is good things and bad things about every place. And I'm trying to be like I said, just as realistic as possible when I give my tips, right? Because I've been through it. I've been through all of it. I've been through moving here, living here, traveling around. I know all of this shit, and I try not to sugarcoat it because I treat you guys like adults. I don't have to be like, oh yeah, no, it's so great. You should definitely visit Tsukiji Fish Market. You know, makes sense. Less stress. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree with your view on this, which is why I enjoy your content. I appreciate you, Blue Biome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because hopefully my ultra realistic takes will not be taken as like what do you call it? It can seem a little bit contentious, right? It can seem like like fuck everybody else, you know, because people make like super positive content about Japan all the time. I try to like just balance the scales and be right down the middle. This is what's shit. This is what's good. Do whatever you like with that, right? That is basically, pardon. That is basically the like the whole channel. It's like, this is shit. This is great. Do what you will with it. That is pretty much how it is. That mindset of treating people as adults, yeah, because I hang on, is that beard dandruff? It is. I'm dry in my beard. The things like I feel like people are extremely, like, not extremely, but a little bit like patronizing in their content when it comes to Japan, right? It's like treating the viewers with like kid gloves and oh yeah, and then you need to go down this alley and then oh be careful because there's a vending machine there and shit like that, right? I assume that everybody watching me has some little, you know, inkling of critical thought and should be able to, you know, find their own way. We're all adults here, right? We're not 15. So that's pretty much it. I treat you guys as I would like to be treated. That is kind of the whole thing, really. I agree with the balanced approach. If you didn't like it, you would not have been there for so long. That is very true. That is very true. I've been living here for, I think this is my 10th year living in the countryside of Japan, which is, oh boy, time flies, huh? I'm pushing 40. I turned 37 this year in September. Literally turning 37. I'm pushing 40. I'm not freaking out about it. I really don't care. The only thing that will change for me is maybe kids, and also I'm going into my band t-shirt arc right now. So I'm going to be, you know, bald, bearded, glasses, old, jeans, band t-shirt, and a fucking hat. That's my look throughout my 40s, and I'm kind of excited about it. And also, you know, getting into shape. I am slimming down. Believe it or not, I am trying my darndest. You know, it is what it is. I'm not really worried about it. I know a lot of people worry about, you know, oh, turning 30, turning 40, turning 50. You're still the same you. Like literally your mental state probably froze around, like between the ages of 18 to 24. Somewhere there, it's just like, okay, snapshot, and that's who you are inside. The rest is just the body aging, right? So it is what it is. I know Japan is having a hard time with dispersing crowds in high traffic areas. They want tourism, but we really love to spread out the must-do spots around the country. Yeah, that is very true, and that is Cargo Bay good stuff. That is basically why I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to push people into visiting the countryside more, like the Inaka. Like, do a 2-day stay in like I almost said buttfuck nowhere, bumfuck nowhere, right? Just go, have a homestay or whatever, you know, just in the boonies of Japan. Support the local economy by stimulating it with your cash and being there and like, wow. Because really, everybody goes to Tokyo, Kyoto. Somebody goes to Osaka, and then it's a lot to Hiroshima. That is pretty much it. And the Hiroshima thing, Miyajima is nice and all. Uh, but I do believe that there's mostly Americans going there, and it's because of what happened. Oh, we need to see the memorial. We were so bad, right? You know, to be fair, Imperial Japan wouldn't have stopped. So it was strategic. But the thing is, like people don't like. It's like, oh, I want to go to an like a ryokan up in the mountains, and it's like 10 minutes away from Kyoto City, right? Come on, need to spread out a little bit more, and literally see the country. And like I always say, I don't say that the Inaka, the countryside of Japan is like the real Japan, because all of Japan is the real Japan. Tokyo is real Japan. Sapporo is real Japan. Fucking Totori is real Japan. It's all in Japan, in the island nation, right? So all of it is real Japan, right? It just matters if you want to have like big city Japan, if you want to have like nature Japan. You can do the Nakasendo Trail, right? Pilgrimage. Oh, 10 days. I'm walking every day. There's a lot of shit to do here, and all of the experiences are real, but some of them are way too concentrated and creates kind of like a over tourism issue, right? Which kind of sucks. It kind of sucks that everybody needs to go to Kyoto. Everybody needs to go to Tokyo, and I need to go to Ginza, and I need to go here, and I need to go here, right? It's kind of it's kind of bad because it's so centralized, right? But it's not only like the tourists' fault as well. It's you know Okayama is not doing much to hey, tourists, come and check out Okayama, right? They're not doing fuck all, you know. They're not trying to entice you to hey, come visit, you know. And that just leaves Okayama to be like the when you change the Shinkansen. Oh, I need to change in Okayama Station to go to Hiroshima, you know. So it's not all about like tourists and their choices, as because it's literally down to the prefecture and how they are portraying themselves, both to both to domestic tourism, like Japanese people coming from fucking Sapporo. I want to visit Okayama or whatever, right? And also being enticing to like an international an international audience, a crowd. Oh wow, I need to check out Okayama on my next trip to Japan. Said no one ever, you know. I would actually put more more responsibility on the prefecture, to be honest. What would you say is your goal with your channel and videos? Is this a hobby, or do you have an end goal? I would, quite frankly, I would love to be able to make videos and travel around Japan, showing a realistic approach, for a living. Right now, I can't. I'm very open about this. I earn maybe somewhere between $75 and $400, depending on month, right? From my videos. So not quite there yet. I need to get to like I mean, realistically, in the Inaka, I would probably need like 2.5k dollars, to full time it. Right now, I'm just viewing it as a hobby, which is why I have been addicted to Path of Exile 2. I am a Path of Exile addict. Every league start, I just fucking play. So that's why the videos have been slow, and it's also because I view my channel as like it's still in the hobby sphere, right? But hey, I would love to have like 50 to 100,000 subscribers. I would love to have 200,000. If I get 200,000 views per video and I release 4 a month, like once every week, that would sustain me. That would pay all my bills, and I would still have pocket money after. So when I reach that goal, like all of my I work a lot because I'm freelance, right? So I need to find my clients, and then I need to bring them in, and then I need to talk with them, and then I need to do the work. So if I can just stop doing that, once I reach like 2.5k dollars a month, then I can probably snowball it, even though the salary would be lower than what I have with my normal like day job, right? But so eventually the goal, I just hope to grow, grow, eventually do this full time would be great. because I feel like I have a perspective that not many people touch on. Because again, it's always Tokyo, or it's like, oh, I bought a $5,000 abandoned house in the middle of nowhere. By the way, I'm kind of shitting on those people a little bit in the video coming up. I'm doing editing right now. I can tease you the title of the video, even though people don't really care. But the title is "The Countryside of Japan May Disappoint You," and I'm talking a lot about like IKEAs, you know, the abandoned buildings. You buy them for like $5,000, then you renovate for like 50K, and then eventually, you know, you're in a town with 400 population and you get sick of it, and then they re-abandon the IKEAs, so they become just renovated IKEAs again, because the buildings were abandoned for a reason. There's no work, there's no people, you're in the middle of nowhere, you need to drive 2 hours to go to the store. Like, no. A lot of people move out of the Inaka because they want to have like more education, more like job prospects, right? There's none here. You can work at the factory, the tofu factory, you know, but that's it. So the like the essence of IKEA, like that kind of content, like, oh, I bought a house and now I'm living in the middle of nowhere. The thing is, like, they're trying to sell you the dream, like, oh, you can do this and it costs like $10,000, you get a gigantic house and land. Well, it's that cheap because nobody wants that land. That's why it's abandoned in the first place. But I'm not going to go into all of that, because there's a 20-minute video coming tomorrow, depending on when I finish the edit, tomorrow or on Sunday. I will explain all about it, you know. But that's the thing, because I live in the countryside, but not super countryside. Like, my town has 20,000 people living here. There's like an ecosystem, right, of work and you know, work. I have a Lawson I can go to like 5 minutes away. So it's kind of like a Neapolis instead of like a way up. I can drive literally 1 hour that way, and I will be in like a 50 population town. So not that far, but you know, I'm still in the Inaka, but it's kind of more centered where I live. But yeah, holy tangent. Yeah, Blue Biome. That is my goal with the channel. I would like to do this full time, because then I can use more time to like travel around. If there is enough revenue from the channel, I can put that into like traveling to anywhere in Japan, right? And you know, do fun stuff. That is what I'm hoping for. But it's not a race, and I'm content with where I am right now. Fucking 7,200 subscribers right now. I'm literally, I thought it would like stall at like 500. So I'm just happy with what I can get. I'm super happy about this. You look like you have lost some weight since. Oh my god, I did the fucking XQC thing. You look like you have lost some weight since you started making videos. Great job. Thank you, Blue Biome. Thank you. I said it earlier. I switched from rice to barley, like whole barley, and then I'm eating like legumes, like fucking lentils and beans and shit, instead of rice and pasta. And what do you know? You stay full all day. You don't need to eat as much, and I'm out jogging every day, and I'm lifting weights, or not weights. I swapped to kettlebell, which is more my speed. Pretty fun. I can do it at home, and then eventually, like end of year, I want to invest in like a pull-up and dips thing that I can have in my backyard, so I can start practicing my pull-ups. I'm just doing it chill, man. Like the main thing is to lose fat and not really gain muscle, but I want to stay strong. That is how it is. So thank you, Blue Biome. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You look like I have lost some weight. I have. Yes, recognition, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you up? Whoa, don't fall down now. When I said recognition, baby, he panicked, woke up. He's sleeping by my feet. Kotaro, can you say hello? Hello. Do you want to go back to sleep? Jesus Christ, you smell like you need a shampooing tonight. Holy fuck. I think it's a mix because his mouth smells like rotting seafood for some reason. We brought him to the vet. The vet checked his teeth. It's fine. It's just like bad breath. Too bad. Yeah, and for the love of God, don't go to that damn convenience store for that mountain photo op. Yeah, the what the fuck is it called? Yeah, right next to Mount Fuji, right? I don't remember the area name, but they set up like a black screen that will ruin any photo. It got taken down, but last year they put it up. It looks like a netting, right? Like you can see through it. Then you try to take a photo, and it like I don't know what it does. It like sends the light back into your camera. So it's just a fucking black. It's just black when you take a photo. Great. Very Japanese problem solving. It's like, okay, you guys are still gonna come here. Let's pretend you got the photo then. This guy like that. Now I have this. This is basically the cheap guy's version of a strong zero with Budo grape. 9%. Guess how much it costs? 120 yen. That's like 75 cents. And it's 500. It's a tall boy. It's a tall boy for a big boy. So I'm just going to crack this right now and tally ho. Budo fucking kicks, dude. It's so goddamn good. So goddamn good. For a video idea, I love to say day in the life of living in the countryside. Even just what you eat every day. Oh, hey, Blue Bomb. There is one on my channel where I did a realistic day in my life in the countryside of Japan. And you get to go with me on my mundane dog training and grocery shopping. But I intend on doing more of those because it's fun and it's easy for me to edit. And hey, I don't care. Like the previous one, it stopped at like 450 fucking views. I don't care because I'm sharing my life. Let's go, dude. 450 people saw that. So that's fun. So yeah, there will be more of that. More of that, definitely. You can also do videos about having a pet in Japan. It's on my... Are you reading my mind? I have like an Excel sheet of video ideas that I want to do. And a lot of it is like going to lean slightly having a pet in rural Japan. I know in Tokyo it's like your dog is always inside and it needs to be this tiny, right? Here in the rural, backwoods, big dogs everywhere. And it's great. And I love it. I see German Shepherds, I see Labradors, Golden Retrievers, I also saw, like, a few months ago, I went to dog training with my wife and 2 dogs. There was this new guy who brought in his dog. It's the most gigantic, white, cloud-looking ass dog I've ever seen. It looked like a marshmallow, like a fucking cloud. It was insane. It was so friendly, too. Just fucking drooling. And like he looked like a Mareep, the Pokemon from Silver and Gold, right? Mareep, just a fluff ball of just pure white. It's like a cloud moving, like Goku's fucking cloud that he rides on, right? It was fucking amazing. Love that shit. Yeah, lots of interesting ideas. Yeah. So definitely I will lean more pet. I've wanted to talk about how my pets, they have their own like health insurance card. You need to have health insurance in Japan. It will cover like 95%, right? But the dogs have their own cards as well, with like a photo, like a normal photo. Like it's really funny because they get held up and they wait for them to like look into the camera, and it's just... It looks like a fucking dog mugshot. It's fucking hilarious. It is so goddamn funny. It's so fucking funny, dude. Cargo Bay is the hard luck case dog you were talking about, taken care of, still around. He died like 6 months ago. He is... I think we have his bones right over here. That way. My wife set up like a shrine for him that we will keep for a year after his passing. So we do the little ding ding, and you know, his bones are in like an urn over here. And then after a year, we will put him in the cemetery where my wife's previous dogs, who are also dead, they're there. So we just keep him for 1 year in case it's Shinto Buddhism, right? In case the spirit comes back home, you know, we need to put water and snacks and stuff. You know, uh, it is what it is. I think it's a cute thing. And what's even more fun is that when we incinerated the dog, cremated, when we incinerated that dog, everybody had to put like a personal item with him so he can bring that to heaven or wherever he goes, right? So I put one of my disgusting socks there because he loved to smell my feet apparently. So I just put a pair of socks in, and they all get cremated together. So it's like his favorite snacks, his favorite things from the people around him, stuff like that, you know. Uh, when all of this happened, I'm not gonna apologize because it was funny. I took a picture of the dog on and posted it on Instagram, my stories, when he was on his way in to get cremated, and I just wrote BBQ time, barbecue time. My wife got super upset about that shit. Holy fuck, she got so mad. She got so damn mad. Barbecue time. Yeah, she didn't like that very much. I know it's an off-color kind of distasteful joke, but come on, it's kind of funny. Going to Kyoto, Osaka, and other nearby spots this August. How bad does the heat get? Oh, Maya Chip, welcome in, by the way. Good luck. That's all I got. I got a heat stroke last year in August. No, 2 years ago. In Osaka, in August. Heat wave, 43 degrees Celsius, humid. I got a heat stroke. It sucks. It's so fucking bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. So I'm getting family. I had my family visiting me in the end of March this year, and April. It was great. We went to we stayed in Osaka, right, as a main thing, and then uh, I took them, you know, the Kansai Triangle that I love. You know, I took them to Kyoto and Nara and all that stuff, right? And also to Okayama to meet my in-laws, so my mom could finally meet my in-laws. That was great. Um, and in April and late March, it's fine. I have now my aunt, my two cousins, my biggest cousin's girlfriend, and my aunt's husband, my uncle. They're all coming here to you know, they're gonna have 2 or 3 weeks in Japan. They're gonna be in Tokyo first, and then they're coming to Osaka to like see me for a few days. That's in the end of fucking July. I tried to tell them like really, you can't be outside during daytime. You need to wait, literally wait until the sun goes down. Then we can go out and do stuff. And they're like, no, 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 no. We don't care. Yeah. Oh, so it's hot. Who cares? I care. I care because I almost like I literally had a heat stroke. You know. So I care. The thing is, my job, big oof. I'll try not to die. I guess. Yeah, you won't die. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just drink some water, and you'll be fine. I'll get back to you, my job, in a sec because I have like a cheat code for you that you can use while you're here. Black Dana, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate when there's a fellow Opeth lover coming in here. Like I said earlier, I'm turning 40 in like 3.5 years. I'm gonna be all band T-shirts, Meshuggah, Opeth, Tool, all that shit, and just jeans. That's gonna be me from 40 to 50, and then I'll reassess after 50. Fucking great. Welcome in, Black Dana. Welcome in. I'm Norwegian, so I'm using a little bit of snooze. Um, gave him a good final bit of time, good for life as he could have. Yeah, because the dog, we adopted him because he was found in a forest. They didn't know how long he was there. He had been kicked and beaten by his previous owners. Fucking degenerates. Who the fuck beats a small Yorkie to the point of him being crippled in like his front and two back legs? And then just, oh yeah, he's broken now, let's throw him out into the forest. And this little motherfucker, he kept fucking eating bugs and berries and shit and survived in the forest. Got brought back home. Then we saw him. Like, okay, we need to adopt this man because he needs to have like a dignified retirement. So he got all love here. The vet said he would probably die within 6 months. He lasted like 2 years. So the human side of me is like, oh, we gave him so much love and comfort. He hung on longer. That may be true, but he got well fed, and literally he slept next to my wife every day. Every single day. He was shitting a lot, so I didn't allow him into the bed until like the very final week. So my wife would sleep downstairs in the guest room with the dog, and I was fine with it because we're giving him like the ultimate, like, you went through so much hardship. You got beaten, you got abused, you got thrown out into the fucking forest with like inoshishi, like wild boars and shit. Bears, monkeys, fucking everything attacking you, and you survived that shit by eating bugs, berries, probably killed a snake. Man, he deserved the retirement he got here, and I'm glad he hung on for as long as possible because I felt like that was the nice thing to do, you know. My wife told me this whole story and asked me, is it okay if we adopt him because I want to? I immediately just said, yeah, let's do it. Because that guy has been through fucking hell, dude. He needs to be able to chill here. So we got him like goat milk and like blended meat that he could like fucking lap up, right? He had a good time. Near the end, I forced him to listen to Rammstein with me. I had him on my chest here and the phone like on the other side, loud, and I was just petting him like this, and he was listening to it. And I'm not like a normie Rammsteiner. Oh, du hast... No. I put on Heirate mich, baby. I put on Adios. I put on the good shit, man, from Rammstein. And he just... and Zwitter also, yeah. You know, I just put on that shit. And he was just fucking passed out, listening to Rammstein with me the last week. He had it good. I'm so satisfied with how we were able to take care of him. And the thing is, like, I work from home. My wife works outside of the home, right? So, you know, I had to take care of him while I'm still working for 8 to 10 hours a day. I tried my best not to bond too much with him because I knew that he was going to be dead within like 6 months. That's what the vet told us anyways. So I tried not to bond, but I gave him excellent care. And that's all I could do. We'll whip out the notes and get ready for those cheat codes. Yeah, holy, who does that to a poor small dog? Yeah, I don't know. You're going to be wearing that Opeth shirt at 70. It's okay. I'm going to be wearing it in my grave. I'm actually going to be wearing the Blackwater Park one. That's the one I'm bringing with me when I get barbecued. Yeah, holy, who does that to a poor small dog? It's like a small Yorkie. And you like kick it, and like his ribs were like cracked, and it was awful, fucking awful. He was limping. He was going blind too because he's like old, and they didn't like treat his cataracts or whatever. So he had like milky white eyes. He was like walking around like this, hitting his head in the fucking wall and stuff. It was crazy. Yeah. So my job, the cheat code. Listen to this now because this is a secret. This is a secret that only residents know. Only people who live here know this. If you're walking on surface streets and it's really, really fucking hot, go down into a subway. There should be like a normal subway, like descent, right? Go down. There's underground malls, a whole rat network, and they blast the AC. So if you need to walk from some place to another, especially in Osaka, go down into the subway hole into the underground mall, and there will be signs like, oh, go here if you want to exit up to Namba. And then you can just go underground like a rat in the giga air condition. There's sushi there, there's Burger King, there's Subway. You know, do that. That is the best way. Like it's better than taking the subway in general. Just go down and just walk through the underground malls. It's a literal like a giga network of malls, so you can pop out anywhere. In Osaka, I haven't stress tested this theory in Tokyo because I rarely go there, but in Osaka, that's the way to go. Down any place, and it will show you like, oh, you need to go here for the Royal Grand Promenade or whatever the fuck they call their mall in that area, right? And then just keep going down, and then you're underground like a rat, like a mole. You're just fucking ooh, and it giga air condition, fucking chill. You can stop for a beer. There's vending machines, everything. Remember this. That is that is the cheat code to surviving in the summer. Everybody, like, you'll go down there and you'll see no other foreigners. It's like minimal foreigners and only Japanese people, because they know that's the way. Whereas the tourists are up, on surface level, just fucking sweating and trying to, oh, I need to get inside to find AC, whatever. Go down like a rat, like a mole. I promise you, it's gonna help you a lot. Mole mode, exactly. Reminds me of Yoshi's Island, when you can get like the mole transform, and he has like fucking drills for hands, kind of like that. And then you just fucking you just go down and you enjoy the air conditioning. They have steak restaurants, they have pubs, they have everything you need. There's even a cinema like beneath I think it's Namba, or maybe it's northeast of Namba. They have like a underground cinema as well, like a small, like 50-person cinema. It's great. So if you need to kill some time, I need to wait for the sun to go down. Yeah, I'll just watch a movie then, dubbed in Japanese. 32C here right now. Where do you live? How much is it here right now? Let me actually check on my phone. On my phone, it's 28. It's 28. It's still really hot though, because I have all the windows closed because I got a noise complaint a few weeks ago. I was watching movies with my friend Nico, who I play a lot of games. He lives in Korea. I play a lot of games with him. Like, we play Path of Exile together. We play whatever, right? We were watching movies, and before we even get into the movies, I asked him, hey, have you ever seen Snatch? And he's like, no. You're born in the UK and you've never seen Snatch? And then we watched that one, and he was like, yeah, that was alright. Yeah, that was pretty good. I was like, have you seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? Because that's also a fucking banger. No, I haven't. Okay, then we go for that one. And I got loud. I got real loud. So I got a neighbor noise complaint. That's why I have all the windows closed. Great movies, by the way. If you haven't seen Snatch and Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, Vinnie Jones is in both of them. Fantastic. Very great. It's not that hot there yet, is it? Yeah, hottest months a few months out, I think. Yeah, Black Dana, it's like mid-July it starts to get really horrible, and then all of like end of August it's where the sun turns into like the hang on. Let me see if I can find a photo. The sun turns into the evil sun from Mario. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. It turns into this. This is August. This is August in Japan. It's just, and it's trying to UV ray your ass. I remember panicking when I was like 4 or 5 years old, playing the old Mario, and his son was like fucking yeah. They put the Rick and Morty shit here. And the sun was like fucking chasing you and trying to like blast you with his UV rays. It was fucking great. Good times. I was planning a trip in August just to see if I could take the hit. I decided against it. Yeah. kind of good choice because like if you go to Thailand when it's like really hot, it's hot and humid in Thailand too, but there's a lot of it's a lot of like I feel like Thailand is less humid. Japan, especially in the big cities, is like concrete jungle, and the skyscrapers are reflecting the sun towards you, and it's like 98% humidity. Like you will sweat, you will be hot, it will be horrible. But the thing is, like, you can still do things during the evening. You can do things early morning. It's just midday, from like noon until 5 p.m. It's kind of risky being outside. Just be aware of like drinking a lot of water, taking breaks. When I had the heat wave, when I got the heat stroke in Dotonbori 2 years ago, I was walking through Dotonbori, and it wasn't the normal like there's one lane that goes this way, the other one goes this way, and it's like a stampede, right? When I went there during the heat wave, everybody was standing still, waiting to rotate into like the combines and everything to buy like water, to get the AC, right? Everybody was rotating in and out, and I was like, look at these fucking dumbasses. And then I got a heat stroke, so I'm trying to be careful about it. I got what I deserved. Fucking idiot. Can't stand the heat. And 20 minutes later, babe, I'm fucking dizzy. We need to get home. I need to get a taxi. Sometimes RNG and karma just handshake and slap you in the face. It is what it is. A learning experience. Yeah, just banking on going in winter. Yeah, winter is it's, I don't know about all of Japan, but where I live in like Chugoku, right? Southwest Japan. Winter is like it's like North European Easter. It's like 15, 16 degrees and sunny during the day, maybe rain at night. And that's pretty much it. So winter is nice. If you want giga winter, if you want to see like the most snow you ever seen, go to Hokkaido during winter. It's like minus 38 degrees Celsius, and they get like fucking 2 meters of snow. You've probably seen the photos. I don't think that's Hokkaido. That's not on the island. It's a little bit down, like Aomori area. Anyways, North Japan gets so much snow, and it's on the same longitude as like northern Norway and Siberia. So it gets really fucking cold up there. But if you're in like Tokyo, Osaka and stuff, it shouldn't be cold. It should be like breezy, I would say. Then again, I am Norwegian. I am a giga white Norwegian, so I can stand cold, but I cannot stand heat. So my cold threshold is probably cranked to the maximum. I prefer cold. I can't undress my skin. If it's cold, you can put on as many layers as you want, right? If it's too hot, you can be naked. You can't take off your skin. So then you need to like cold shower. You need to do all of that shit, right? When it's too cold, just put on more clothes. It's easily fixable, and that's very very Nordic Viking way of saying it. I just like the cold. I just like the cold. It is what it is. But yeah, winter is really mild in like Tokyo and Osaka. Really mild. Shouldn't be any issues. You should have a wonderful time. But Mayochap, yeah, August is gonna be a little bit harsh. Like I need to entertain my aunt and the rest of my family coming in at the end of July, right? I'm gonna be in the boat with you. I tried telling them like, yeah, if you come here during that time, you can't do shit in the middle of the day. And they're like, yeah, but this is when we got paid vacation, so we just need to go, and then we'll see you. And I'm like, okay, all right. I guess we're doing arcades and karaoke all the time then, so we can have the air condition, because it's gonna be absolutely horrible being outside. No, but yeah, it's not as bad as I'm saying. It is bad, but it's manageable. Thing is, like in late July and August, places like Nara Nara is closed as well. Like they lock the deer in Nara because it's too hot for them. They lock them in the like the temples or something with like giga air conditioning to keep them cold, right? So Nara is like off the table. You know, midsummer. Nara, if you go there, there's no deer. There might be some sick stragglers that they're hoping to just, but yeah, Nara during summer is, nah, doesn't work. We'll both suffer together, but in Japan. Too Pixelated Pammy. Hi, Pammy. How you doing, Pammy? I like saying Pammy. It reminds me of The Office. Pammy. Pam, Pam, Pam. Pam, Pam. Okay. My Asperger's is showing. Hi, Pam. Evening from Arizona. Let's fucking go there. Did you guys know? Lord drop. I went to college in Seattle. Not really Seattle, Tacoma. Parkland. Crack Central, baby. I love America. I used to love America, now not so much, but you guys gonna bounce back. I've lived in America like many years. I lived in California. I lived in Washington State. I would love to visit Arizona. I got massively addicted to Arizona iced tea. The watermelon one. I think it's watermelon lime or something. I drank so much of that shit. Suffering. Yeah, suffering Japan. Because the thing is, like, you're gonna always go back to like your hotel or, whatever, to like do a midday rest, air condition on, TV on, put on some good tunes, maybe one of my videos on YouTube, crack a strong zero and chill in the AC. And then like at 5 p.m, I'm getting quite peckish. Let's go have some grub. And then you just go out and it's like tolerable. Evening time is like 28 to 30 degrees Celsius. Boom, you're out. Izakayas, beers, fucking food, kushikatsu. Let's go. Yeah. Everything is solvable. It's not like never go to Japan in the middle of summer. You're going to have a bad time. No. The time that you have is either good or bad because of your own choices. That's basically how it is. And I'm trying to like guide you guys through the choices, because it's really hard if it's like a first or a second time. You don't know everything. I've lived here 10 summers. I know. And that's why I make the videos. Nice, come live in Texas next. I would love to, not Austin, not Dallas, somewhere else. I would love to live in Texas, but I think I would get a heart attack after like 4 years, because I would only be eating brisket. And I would be eating brisket. I would become morbidly obese. And I would buy like a gigantic pickup or an Escalade. And then eventually I would die from a heart attack because I couldn't afford the good doctors. Other than that, I would love to pop on a cowboy hat, some boots, and go wrangle a goddamn, a goddamn ox, man. I would love that shit. I've never been to Texas. In all seriousness, I would love to visit and then do like a road trip through, visit like the major cities, right? But I think my Japanese wife is kind of scared of going to America right now. And frankly, I am too. Like I read about like 2 Germans with like the ESTA visa got fucking locked up and then deported. Locked up for like 2.5 months and then deported back to Europe. I don't think America wants me right now, but we'll wait and see, and then I'll go eventually. I'll go eventually. I don't want to be scared. I don't want to be like, oh man, 15-hour flight. I can't believe it. I made it to Houston, and then I just get locked up, and then I have to go back like 2 months later. The ROI, the return of interest on that shit. I don't like the risk. I don't like the risk of that shit. I don't like the risk of that shit. That's very fair. Fingers crossed we bounce back sooner rather than later. Yeah, and I'm uninterested in politics because I'm like straight down the middle. like I always say, I'm a pliable, slightly right-leaning centrist because I don't really care. I can slightly lean. Uh, the thing is, like, quick in Norway. That's the only place that I can vote. Right? In Norway, I vote for like the party who has like so they can get mandates in parliament, so they can get their shit through. Like dental care in Norway is you pay out of pocket. I want that to be a part of our universal healthcare, right? So I don't care if it's like dark red or dark blue. I want that, so I'll just fucking go either way, as long as we can get that in, right? So you vote for like outcome instead of a side in Norway, right? So that's pretty much it. So I'm in the center and I'm just penduluming back and forth. I don't really care about politics all that much. I you know, I I just vote for what I think is right. And my grandma turned 91 like a few weeks ago. I think 1.5 weeks ago. She turned 91, got through fucking 3 strokes, and she's still going strong. So of course I'm gonna be voting on like whoever has the best proposition for like elder care, right? Because that matters to me right now. I want them to take care of grandma, so I will vote that. I don't care. I don't care if it's like anywhere on the spectrum, as long as it supports the thing that I want. And that's just Norwegian politics. I know in America it's very team sports because there's only 2, right? So it is what it is. So it is what it is. Sweet, we were planning to skip Nara. Yeah. Oh no, they're not violent. They're not violent at all. The deer. They are violent if you're there in October, because that's like mating season. I had one trying to like put his. I think I put it in a video. He tried to literally jam his antlers up my ass. Like what the fuck? He tried to do this and then he bit me in one of my ass hams, and I was like, what the fuck? They get really rowdy during October. Other than that, they're fine. But you need to not be like in the bottom place where all the tourists are. You need to move a little bit up, preferably to the top of the hill. The deer there are chill. They're laying down like dogs, and they'll like bow to you, and then you just feed them a snack, and they'll just fucking pass out again. It's great. It's good. Come live in Texas next. Yeah, huge downgrade from Japan, but you can wear cowboy hats whenever you want. I would buy 2 Desert Eagles, and I will go to the range every day. You may not know this about me. I've said it a bunch of times before. I used to be in the Norwegian army, but I'm so old. We used to have mandatory service back in the day. I've been shooting guns. It's fun. There's no place to do that in Japan though, so I think I would have to go to Texas and try out like an AK-47 or some shit. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Like shooting range. See if I can see if I can still hit the targets. I was like I got like a medal for like sharpshooter whatever in Norway, because we use the hang on, it's easier if I show you. Norwegian. We're not going to be talking about guns the entire time. Yeah, using this, right? This Norwegian AG3. I think you Americans, we did a NATO cold response with you guys. People there, the Americans that came in, they were complaining about the cold. It's minus 35 degrees Celsius. Welcome to Norway. You need to be able to sleep outside. They were whining a lot. They also called this gun the AG3, a Norwegian hand cannon, basically. It has so much kick that it will literally like do this. It's absolutely wild. It's like a rite of passage to use that one during like basic training in Norway. It's pretty fun. It is pretty fun. Bottom line, I like guns. I like shooting guns. I don't like shooting people. That is pretty much it. I like shooting guns at targets. I like to see that I still have the aim and the control, baby. I love that shit. I love that shit. Not possible in Japan, although 30 minutes away from me, I can do like clay. You know the clay disc shooting? When you do like the pull, and then you shoot like with a shotgun. I don't like that. I want to be able to go to the range and like see how my aim is. basically. That's what I like. That's what I like. But a huge downgrade from Japan. I always said, and my wife agrees, if I earned a lot of money, I would love to be living in the States. I feel like it's the most fantastic place to live in if you're rich. It's kind of awful if you're not poor but subpar, kind of. That's just me, and that's just America right now. I'm wishing for a U.S. that is like the Home Alone era, 1992, baby. I like that America. I like that America. I like to live in that fantasy. Wow, it's just the whole premise. The whole fuck. I need to have a drink. I'm so thirsty, but the whole premise of Home Alone is fucking insane. I forgot my child and we went abroad. The fuck? Like somebody would, she would call the police and they'd be like, "Yeah, yeah, we'll go check on him." Nowadays, it would be like, CPS has been notified, like immediately. Who the fuck leaves their like 9-year-old? Who the fuck leaves their 9-year-old? Vocals is a little low, sir. It's because my mic is kind of shitty. Hang on. Better now, man. I need to find. I don't have a cloud lifter. Okay, I think this is as good as it gets. This is literally as good as it gets for me. I can't get it. I don't have a cloud lifter. Shure SM7B. It's great for recording. It sucks for live unless you have a cloud filter and or cloud lifter. And I don't have it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ew, it's all warm. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. I just wouldn't have snacks near the deer. The thing is, like, they bit my little sister's boyfriend. They bit him in the in the ass as well, because he put the crackers in the back of his pocket. That's so funny. Oh, that's fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Let me catch up on chat because I ranted a lot. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm slightly on the spectrum, and I just absolutely I tangent jump like there's no tomorrow. So bear with me. That's probably why I have to do a lot of editing, because I end up yapping and then it's something else completely. That's it. That sounds accurate for what majority of Texans go through. I would be eating so much brisket, Texas toast, guns, cowboy hats. I would go to a rodeo. I the thing is, I've learned this about me. Like, if I move to somewhere, I just completely assimilate. Like right now, I've pretty much assimilated in Japan, right? I go to festivals, I go to the shrine, uh, I participate in the community. I don't have any of my like Norwegian stuff that I do. It's all gone. I'm like completely assimilated. I speak Japanese. I can't read all that well. Um, and the thing is, like, I feel like if I moved to Texas, it would be, I would be like a stereotype. I would be like the, howdy, howdy, y'all. This here's Mike. I would be just, I would just immediately just, oh, this is my character now. And then just fucking reskin and then cowboy hat on and howdy. That would be me. And then I would just be eating brisket, drinking Coors Light, fucking shooting empty bean cans on my property, wrangle some fucking cows. I would just dive deep and just fucking become that. That's so funny, dude. That is so funny. Anyway, after bed, Pammy, goodbye, goodbye. Have a great night in. I know I'm late. You're probably not here anymore. But Pammy, have yourself a good night in Arizona. Take it easy. Take it easy. You want to get to Arizona? Hang on. Let me see if I can crank the mic just a little bit. It's like just okay. This is as far as it goes. Yeah. Because other like if I you can probably hear the fan now too. It's ass. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. I'm not even going to talk about it. That's the beauty. We used M4. Oh yeah, M4. Classic, classic. I never tried that. So we did have fuck. We did have this one during basic training, but we had the Heckler and Koch HK4 Heckler and Heckle my cock Heckler and Koch 416 after basic training. And that thing fucking shot like a laser. I remember this shit. Look at this. Look at this, dude. You could mount whatever you want on the ridges, and it had no kick. It was absolutely insane. I love that shit. We had to do like the like a obstacle course with the gun and like shoot and like crawl and shit. That thing had no kick. You could just it's nothing. It's like it was great. I did miss the AG3 though. That was fucking cracked. Honestly, the States is for making money, and the rest of the world is for living. Yeah. The thing is, like, with America, it's, to me, it's like, it's so big, right? There's so many differences from state to state and like town to town, right? It's a gigantic country. So there are differences everywhere, but generally, like what the rest of the world hears about it and what we know about it, that's just my viewpoint on it. It's the best place in the world to live if you're rich, and if you're not, it's kind of anywhere else could also be good, right? That being said, if I had $100 million, I would probably move to the US. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You got the best doctors if you have the money for it. You got the best food, the best, like, everything, as long as you can pay for it, right? Full assimilation. Where's your kimono? Damn, calling me out like that in front of everybody. No Japanese people walk around in kimonos, by the way. And it's summer, so it's called a yukata. You want me to pull out my yukata for you? What do you know about Michigan? You mentioned it in one of your videos. I know, great accent, thank you. How long did it take you to become conversational in Japanese? Quite fast, because I live in the countryside and my in-laws are right across the street. Like they're here all the time, and they don't speak English. So I had to just, you know, chanto benkyou shite, right? Chanto benkyou shita. そしてちょっと日本語はまあまあ大丈夫やね。But the thing is, like, I do have a like a redneck accent. I have a Okayama redneck accent when I speak Japanese. It was just, you know, kind of weird. So let me respond to this. What do you know about Michigan? You mentioned it in one of your videos. I first heard about Michigan. What was that show? What was that show again? It was like a sitcom. Fat Dad. Something rules the dating my teenage daughter. That's the first time I heard about Michigan, because they were living in Michigan, and then they killed him off for some reason off screen. Oh, your dad was driving and he had a heart attack. He's dead. That was weird. That was the first time I heard about Michigan. Then I learned that Michigan has a lot of like Nordic, like Swedish and Norwegian people. My people is there. They chose to like go to Michigan for some reason, probably because of Lake Michigan. We like the water, right? So there's a lot of like Ericsson, you know, Ericssons and Hansons and shit in Michigan because of that. Because you have the Scandinavian DNA in Michigan. That's how I know about it. I also know about it because of the another sitcom. Like everything I know about the US, I got spoon-fed growing up in Norway. You watch the American sitcoms and dramas and all that with Norwegian text, and that's how I can speak English. That and World of Warcraft, by the way, because I was in a UK guild. You know, EU first Blackwing Lair with the Lumberjacks, to be honest. You know, when I was 14. But yeah, fuck, I'm tangenting so fucking hard. But yeah, Michigan. I also know about Michigan because of drama. slop YouTube that I watch to fall asleep. Apparently, there's some fraud or some fucking scam, or I don't really care. I don't really care. I think that's in Michigan. I also know that Michigan has Dearborn, which is like a Muslim enclave. That's all I know about it. That's all I know about Michigan. Also, pretty high murder rate. That's what I know about Michigan. That's all I know. Oh yeah, the actor died. The actor died. Okay, yeah. Well, now I feel bad. The actor died. That's why they had to kill him off camera. Did he have a heart attack in real life? Because that would be great writing. Holy shit. That would be fucking great writing, dude. Oh, he had a heart attack in real life and died? Well, let's kill him off in the series in the same way. That would be heartless, but it would also be excellent. Excellent writing. They have a city called Holland, really? Goddamn. Did you see Newbork had to leave Japan? Me and my friends met him at Tungevåg concert in Tokyo last October. Who is Newbork? And am I supposed to... Oh, Norwegian YouTuber. Oh, it's this guy. It's that guy. It's me, and it's Newbork, and then it's that ginger guy who does the commercials. That's all the Norwegian Japanese content people that exists. It's me, it's Newbork, and it's that ginger guy. What is his name again? He makes like TikToks, and it's like he's speaking Japanese in like a Norwegian accent. He's kind of annoying to me, but then I watched the documentary, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not like that at all. I just do it for the commercials and the content." And then he's like, "Oh, I'm playing a character. Oh, konnichiwa. How are you doing today?" Kind of like that. He's playing it up, right? That ginger. I don't know what his name. But yeah, Newberg. Okay, yeah. So, why did you have to leave Japan though? It says here Joachim Haraldsen is based in Tokyo. Did he leave? I didn't know about this guy. What I do know is that holy fuck, his website is Giga Squarespace. That's all I know. Oh, he's a fellow Baldy. Rip, man. Fucking rip. Fellow Baldy. What happened? His Forbes feature 13 years grading. Okay, yeah. So the man is he's doing well. I think it's more Minnesota. Oh yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, Minnesota. I mixed up the two. So Minnesota is the main Scandinavian hub, and it bled over to Michigan, east, right? I think that's the way. I think that's how it happened. So it's Minnesota, and then they like migrated over to Michigan. Or am I mistaken here? Michigan rate probably boosted by Detroit. Yeah. At least, have you guys seen that Cleveland? It's an old meme. The Cleveland tourism video. But time for Cleveland again, still Cleveland. And it ends the whole song, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit. Yeah, that's all I know about Detroit. And also, Detroit pan pizza, cars. That's pretty much it. That's all I know. You can try me out on my American knowledge. I'm actually quite knowledgeable. I went to PLU, Pacific Lutheran University, in Parkland, Tacoma, Washington State. Me and my Norwegian roommate, we were sitting eating our Subway when some guy who robbed a Wendy's drove through campus with a gun with like 3 cop cars. And we were like, literally the university or the college were like everybody get down, he's coming. Yeah, you need to get down right now, it's emergency. And we're just sitting there, fucking stupid Norwegians like this, like, oh, there he goes. Oh shit. And then just eating. And then we went to smoke weed after. It's fucking correct, dude. It's fucking insane. That was the most America thing we've ever experienced, both of us. That was fucking great. That was fucking great. God damn. That was fucking great. That was the most American thing I've ever experienced. I also... Let me tangent a little bit. Tangent. I had a... I was super into smoking weed when I was in my 20s, right? I don't do that anymore because I live in Japan and alcohol is the solution, because if I smoke... If I take even one... If I even hold a joint here, it's like years in prison and divorce and deportation, right? I'm too adult to try that shit, you know? So I just weaned off of it. I haven't smoked in like fucking years. Many years. Yeah, so in Washington State, in Parkland, Tacoma, right? I get there, and we have like orientation. I eat tater tots for the first time in my life. Absolutely fantastic. It's like hashed potatoes, but better in small, like oblong. It's great. We had that with a fucking sandwich, like cheddar and ham. Wonderful, very American, right? And that was day one, like orientation. Then I started classes, and then I had to. Me and this Norwegian guy, we started talking, and we upgraded. We like pooled our money together and upgraded to like a apartment style. So we had like 3 or 4 bedrooms and 2 toilets, and we were chilling. Day three, some ginger guy who looks like what the fuck's his name? The guy who voices Chris Griffin in Family Guy. This the guy who's Dr. Evil's son in Austin Powers. Hang on. Austin Powers, Dr. Evil son actor. What is his name? Seth Green, right? Seth Green looking small guy, probably like 5'5", maybe. Comes up to me and like, "Hey, you look like you smoke weed. You wanna go blaze?" I'm like, "Yes." And then I went to their fucking... It looks like a crack house on the outside, and then you get in and it's like modern and nice, and just fucking TVs everywhere. One with PlayStation, one with fucking Xbox, one connected to a PC where the one guy is like playing fucking League of Legends. It was great. So I just hung there, like all the time I was in Washington State. I was just in their house, just fucking chilling. I brought some weed. They bought me like Little Seizures. It was great. Little Seizures is such a fucking great pizza, dude. Little Seizures, hot and ready. And yes, I'm saying it that way because it's annoying to people. I know it's Little Caesars. I know. But Little Seizures, fucking great, dude. It's such a goated pizza. Hot and ready, $10, pepperoni, bam. Especially when you're fucking high as fuck as well. It's fucking great. So I heard recently that one of the guys who was there, he always said like, "Yeah, I want to become a doctor." So he became a nurse first, and then he was on his way to become a doctor. Then he went to Haiti to like help as a nurse and also practice for his doctor things. And he got shot by somebody and he fucking died. Like I learned this like a month ago, and I was like, damn, life is giga RNG, huh? Life is giga RNG, dude. Holy shit. we call it hot and sweaty from Little Seizures. I get hot and sweaty from Little Seizures too, dude. So good. But yeah, the man fucking died, and I wasn't upset. I was like, huh, fucking RNG, bro. Now let me see. Insecure Taco, he had a student visa. Yeah, you can't be making money on the side on a student visa. Like, visas in Japan are so fucking strict. You can't be doing that shit. Like, literally get a I'm not gonna rant. He should have known better. You can't be fucking around. You're supposed to be able to work 30 hours at max in a part-time job on a student visa. You're not supposed to be allowed to, do whatever. Also, on the other side, getting caught, just don't use the money that you earn into that account while in Japan, and nobody will know. It is what it is. Hey, Muddy Tacoma. Tacoma, we were just talking about Tacoma. I went to PLU, man. I'm a PLU alumni, even though I'm a college dropout. Do you plan to stream more often? And sub to you, my good sir. I want to, but the thing is, like, I feel like if I'm going to be streaming like regularly, I should be having like I should plan like a show, right? It needs to have like a lot of things to keep people engaged. Because right now, today, we're just yapping. It's literally just chill. So I really don't know. I really, really, really don't know. Really don't know. Top 3 Opeth albums. I'm judging your choices harshly. It's room temp now. I need to get a cold one. Hang on. Top 3 Opeth albums. I'm not gonna rank them yet. Chill streams are my shit. I would love to do this fucking yap and answer questions and shit once a month, maybe twice a month, maybe once a week, because I'm having fun. It's all about me having fun because we're still in the hobby state, right? If this was my main income, I'd be like, hey guys, thank you for coming and watching my channel. Please remember to subscribe. Donate. Nobody has donated yet. Please. Can you, where are the super chats? I don't want to be like that. Like literally hobby basis for now. And my whole philosophy on this is that I don't want to ask anything from you guys. Like if you want to, pay $5 a month to support the content on Patreon or as a YouTube member, that is fine. I want this to be on its legs from ad money, basically. I don't want you guys to pay anything. YouTube is a free platform. That's why. So I don't really know how my doesn't make any sense. I don't know how. Whenever I go full time, I hope to keep those principles. Yeah, because the content and the videos is what's supposed to make content or make money, right? And me live streaming is just a way for me to talk to you guys, just fucking hang out. We're just fucking chilling, We're just chilling. Hello, like that, right? Okay, no order, just top 3. Blackwater Park is definitely in the top 3. Blackwater Park. Isn't it called? Hang on. What is it called again? I just want to get it right. Watershed. Watershed is huge. Blackwater Park, Watershed. What the fuck do I put for the last one? It's either Giga Old or Giga New. What I wanna place for the last one? Watershed, Blackwater Park. Ghost Reveries. Watershed, Blackwater Park, Ghost Reveries. That's where we are. Hang on, I need to pick up the dog. It's licking my feet and I don't like it. Yeah. It's very sleepy. But yeah, Blackwater Park, Watershed, Ghost Reveries. I think those 3. Those 3, 100%. Because I find myself listening to Blackwater Park a lot. Like a lot. Leper Affinity is one of my favorites. Drapery Falls as well. Fucking love that shit. Respect that list. Thank you. Because I could have gone older. Like I have a soft spot for Moonlapse Vertigo as one of my favorite songs, and it's very underrated. It's very very underrated, but Moonlapse Vertigo is it's a banger. I also like Dignity from one of the newer albums as well. You know, Dignity is really good. They have a lot of bangers, man. And the thing is, like, I should have also had, I should have had Opeth on my T-shirt plus Porcupine Tree because I'm a Porcupine Tree fucking fanatic. I love Steven Wilson. Do you want to say goodbye, Saratya? Goodbye. he's he's so malleable, dude. He doesn't do it. He's literally the size of a cat. Look at this shit. Saratya, how small are you compared to me? Just basically the size of my head. Yes, I love you, little boy. Dog in liquid form. They're a band where nearly any album is a good pick. That is very true for both Opeth and Porcupine Tree, to be honest. But yeah, Moonlapse Vertigo has a special place in my heart. It's that's just where it is. I'm also very very fond of Meshuggah because you may or may not know. Do you guys see this in the back? Oh fuck! I need to move the other way. My fat ass is in the way. Yeah, guitar in the back. I've been playing guitar for since I was 18. I'm 36 now, so 18 years. Holy fuck! I played in bands. I played in a Frank Zappa and what the fuck is it called? Pink cigarette guy. Frank Zappa and Mr. Bungle cover band. I also played in a trio where we made progressive metal. You know, I've been through it. I've been through it. So I know. That's why I like stuff like Primus, Meshuggah, Opeth, Tool. You know, the good shit. The good shit. And then I can just turn around and go, well, I also like Tokyo Girl by Perfume. Because that is also a banger. They also have one called Polyrhythm, where they scratch the surface of Meshuggah with their rhythm, because it's basically a polyrhythm. That one is fun. But you know, I can enjoy everything as long as it's good, you know. As long as it's good, I don't care what kind of music it is. As long as it fucking, you know, it slaps. That's kind of. Wish I took guitar more seriously. I started on a whim. Like both my dad and my mom, they're both like musicians, right? My mom plays the trumpet. My dad is like a vocalist and keyboardist, right? So, and they divorced when I was like 3. But I still got the. I grew up with a lot of like complicated music that I listen to on a daily basis, and then like nobody pushed me into it. I was like 17. I was like, I kind of like how this guitar sounds. Maybe I can replicate it. And then I asked my dad for a guitar. I remember that shit. I went down to him when I was like 17 and a half, and I'm like, Dad, I think I wanna start playing the guitar. You know, I want to learn music a little bit. And he's like, straight up drove me down to the mall, got me a Fender and a little box and a mixer as well, so I could do it in my PC. And then I just spiral. And he just said, figure it out. I know you can. Just figure it out. So yeah, that's like the origin story. I would love to be playing in bands still, but it's difficult. And I have my like maybe 5 or 6 electric guitars back home in Norway. I even have a Opeth signature PRS. I love PRS, man. They Porcupine Tree and Opeth, sponsored by PRS. I just fucking love it. How did we get to talking about guitars? Well, let's pivot because we're talking about Japan. But yeah, Black Dana, it's not too late. Never too late. Also, fun fact, fuck, I can't stop fucking tangenting. Fun fact, I tried to achieve perfect pitch and I stopped midway. And now all I can hear when I'm listening to music is just the structure. And it fucking sucks. That's where we're gonna stop the stop the guitar talk. And quite frankly, it's been like an hour and a half just chilling with you guys. So I think I'm gonna be calling it right here. And that's it. That was the stream. That's the stream. It's done. It's done, dude. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Just talking it out and just chilling together a little bit. I will be jumping into editing immediately, and a new video coming out maybe let's say tomorrow or Sunday. It's gonna be a 20-minute one. It's gonna be fucking insane. It's gonna be absolutely insane. I'm saying that to sell it. It's gonna be mild jubilation. It's gonna be a good video. That's all I'm saying. 20-minute video. It's gonna be great. Thanks for stream later. Take it easy. Like they're not developing perfect pitch to improve my pitch accent. Well, that's also a choice. It's 1:30 a.m. Good night. Good afternoon. Yeah. Take it easy. Thank you, Muddy Tacoma. Thank you, everybody. Black Dana, Muddy Tacoma, everybody who's here. Hyper as well. Everybody, really appreciate it. It's always fun to just reconnect and talk a little bit together. So I'm not like strange YouTube man, only post videos, you know. So you guys take it easy, and yeah, video coming soon. Now, I want to say, yeah, I'm gonna jump straight into editing. I'm gonna be playing Path of Exile 2. I am level 96. I'm gonna be farming divs. I'm gonna be farming a fucking mirror. I'm trying to farm for Rocky Atlas. Those who know, you know. I'm farming for a Rocky Atlas. I have 120 divs. That's where I'm gonna be right now. So take it easy. See you later. Bye. Bye.